So good afternoon, everyone. So here in morning's lecture, we started our third coordinate system, that is spherical coordinate system. Okay. Now, for the spherical coordinate system, there are three coordinates, that is r, theta, and phi. Okay. So here you can consider one sphere, that is one ball. Okay. So the center of the sphere, okay, the center of the sphere is placed in such a way that it is placed at the center of the Cartesian coordinate system. Okay. So this is the radius of your sphere. Okay. Radius of sphere. Then if you go in all directions, okay, from origin to the surface of cylinder, okay, from origin to the surface of cylinder, then in everywhere from the origin to the surface, the radius is equal here. Okay. So this is your radius. Okay. That is nothing but the distance from origin to the surface. Okay. And this radius r is a constant and it varies from, okay, so it varies from, how it will vary, this radius r will vary from, yes, the radius r will vary from which point to which point? Can it be negative? Radius of sphere, it can be negative or not?
Not.
No. Okay, then it will vary from 0. Okay, from 0 it will start and it can be up to infinity. Okay, so this radius r varies from 0 to infinity. Okay, 0 to infinity. Now the second coordinate is theta. Okay, second coordinate is theta, that is theta is equal to constant. So here, just wait for a minute. Hello, everyone, just wait for a minute only. Yes, GP येणार आहे ना उद्या. हॅलो, हा सर नमस्ते. मागच्या आयडीसीचं तुमचं बिल काढायचं आहे ना, तर त्याच्यासाठी तुमचा अर्जंट पॅन नंबर पाहिजे. मॅडमने मागितला एचओडी मॅडमने. आयडीसीचं ते दोन इक्विपमेंटचं काय तर राहिलंय ना सर. हा मग ते सर ते पॅन नंबर मागितलाय मॅडम, आता प्रिन्सिपल केबिन मध्ये आहे. तू हा मॅडमना जरा एकदा कॉल करताय का, किंवा मेसेज तरी करा आता लगेच अर्जंट. हा हा ओके ओके. हॅलो. ओ सॉरी. ओके. So is screen visible? Is
Yes,
screen
ma'am.
visible? Okay. So here when we are considering theta, second coordinate as a constant. Okay, second coordinate as a constant. Okay. Now what is actually theta and how it is varying? Okay. So here when we are considering again one sphere. Okay, again one sphere. This theta is again a angle. Okay, this is angle. So consider here the first the Cartesian coordinate system x, y and z. Now this is origin. Okay, and this origin is having three coordinates 0, 0 and 0. Okay, so this theta is the angle. Okay, this is the angle. Again this angle is starting from positive z axis. Okay, this angle is starting from positive z axis. Okay, so this is showing your angle theta. Okay, this is your angle theta. Now again this angle is in this direction also. Okay, this is also angle theta and this is also angle theta. Okay, so this angle, if we consider this as positive z axis and below this is negative z axis, negative z axis. Now this angle theta starts from positive z axis. Okay, this angle theta starts from positive z axis and it can come to the negative z axis. Okay, again in this direction also, uh, this angle can start from positive z axis to the negative z axis. Okay, so you can simply draw here a cone. Okay, so if you want to show the sphere in terms of sphere, so we can draw in this way here. Okay, so now tell me how this angle will vary. This theta varies from now tell me at z axis what is the value of this angle theta? What is value? Minus infinity, 0 या plus infinity या anything else or any value?
0.
0. Okay, 0, because this angle is starting from positive z axis only. Therefore at z axis this angle is equal to 0. Okay, now in this direction, in clockwise direction, it is going from positive z axis to the negative z axis. Okay, and similarly when you go in anti-clockwise direction, in this direction also this angle is starting from positive z axis and it ends at negative z axis. It means that this angle starts at angle 0. Okay, and it can go up to, or it can vary from 0 to, is it 2 pi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how it is? When it is 2 pi? 2 pi means how many degrees?
360, 0 to pi.
then equal to 2 pi. Then is it varying from 0 to 360? Then 360. When we consider x-axis, okay, when we consider angle phi, what I told you, this angle is starting for angle phi in cylindrical coordinate system. What I told you, this angle is starting from x-axis and rotating in 360 degree and again comes to positive x-axis, means it varies from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, when it completes one circle, right, means 0 to 2 pi. What I told you here, this angle is starting from positive z-axis, but where it is ending? Where it is ending? On positive z-axis? Yeah, on negative z-axis?
Negative z-axis.
If it is ending on negative z-axis, then what is the angle between positive z-axis and negative z-axis?
Pi.
180 degree.
180 pi.
180 degree. Okay, plus z-axis. This angle is 180 degree. Means it varies from 0 to pi only. Okay, so remember, if you go in clockwise direction, either in clockwise or in anti-clockwise direction, this theta varies from 0 to pi only. 0 to pi only. Okay, so note here, for the first coordinate r, draw first the diagram and correctly and neatly so that you can understand. Okay, whatever you write. And note here, for r coordinate, coordinate, it is distance from origin, to any point, on the sphere. Okay, to any point on the sphere, and means it is radius. Okay, and it varies from 0 to infinity. It varies from 0 to infinity. Then this theta is the angle and it varies from 0 to pi. Varies from 0 to pi. Okay. So this is your angle with the positive z-axis. Okay. So if we consider any point, P of the sphere, then the line connecting this point P and the origin. Okay, so this is the line. Suppose we are considering here this point is located P. Okay, so we are we are drawing one line between this point P and origin, and we are measuring angle between this z axis and this line. Okay, that is your angle theta, and it is varying from 0 to pi. Okay, is it clear now? Okay, then can I erase? Can I erase? I will see the third coordinate, that is phi. X, Y, and Z. So here you can consider again one sphere. You just draw a correct sphere again. Okay. So this is your origin X, Y, and Z axis. Okay. Again, I'll draw the angle phi. The angle phi is similar, which we have seen in the cylindrical coordinate system. So this angle is starting from positive x-axis, okay, and this is your angle phi, okay. So it rotates in anti-clockwise direction. It starts from positive x-axis and ends at the positive x-axis only, means it varies from 0 to 2 pi, and it is along this z-axis. Okay, it is along this z-axis. Okay, so you note here. So all of you understand this, what is angle phi? Just like the cylindrical coordinate system, this angle phi is there. Okay, so it is starting from x-axis. Okay, it is starting from the positive x-axis. Okay, so you can vary this angle from 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi. So note there, this angle varies from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, that is your last coordinate phi. Now we'll see the unit vectors. Okay, unit vectors. So concentrate here for unit vectors, because you will understand this here. Okay, X, Y, and Z we are considering. Now, actually first is the R coordinate. Okay. Just wait. I'll draw this correctly, then you will understand. X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now, our first coordinate is R. Okay, r is the radius of sphere. Okay, then second coordinate is phi. Okay, suppose this one is angle phi and the third coordinate is r. Okay, so I will draw here. So this is also one line of sphere I am drawing. So suppose this is making angle theta. Okay, and from origin to the surface, towards the surface, this distance is nothing but radius of the sphere. Okay, radius of the sphere. Okay, so from origin to the surface, anywhere you can take the radius. Okay, so suppose I consider that the point P is placed here. Okay, point P is placed here. Now I want to find the unit vectors. I want to find the unit vectors now. Then how to find? So the unit vector for this r coordinate is, what is the unit vector for r coordinate? The unit vector for r coordinate? Yes, unit vector for r coordinate?
A bar R.
A bar r. Okay, so this is the radius r. Now in this direction, okay, in this direction only, your unit vector is a bar r here. Okay, then what is the second unit vector, second coordinate? Theta. So what is the unit vector in direction of theta? A bar theta, right? A bar theta. Now how actually this theta is varying? Theta is varying in this direction, means like this. Okay, so we can see in this direction. Okay, in this direction only your theta will be there. So that is nothing but a bar theta. A bar theta, unit vector. Then your a bar phi, for third coordinate, unit vector is a bar phi, and phi is moving in this direction, right? So here, if you consider this, then this is your unit vector, that is a bar phi. Okay, so simply remember here, in whatever directions the angles are going, that is your unit vector direction. Okay, so here a bar r, a bar phi and a bar theta are shown. So draw this also fastly. Then we'll see how to find the differential lengths, because it is important. Differential lengths. Okay. Q1. Now concentrate the differential lengths. Now tell me, for r coordinate, what will be the differential length? For
dr.
r coordinate. Okay, correct. So for r coordinate, differential length is dr. Then for second coordinate theta, what will be the differential length? So
D
here I
theta.
will draw. This is your z axis, y, x. Okay, and here this is your angle theta. Okay, and in this direction your angle is varying. Okay. So just tell me what will be the differential length for theta. This is your radius r. Okay, here from this diagram only I am drawing this. Okay, so this is your radius r. This is angle theta, or if you consider the differential angle, that is d theta, right? D theta. Then what will be the differential length? What will be differential length? D theta. This is r. What will be the differential length? This length
R d theta.
r d theta. Correct. That only I wanted, because here arc is equal to radius into angle, right?
Angle.
Arc is equal to radius into angle. So here radius is r and small angle is theta, d theta. Therefore the differential length is r d theta. सगळ्यांना हे समजलंय का? समजलंय का? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now the important point. Now for third coordinate, everyone concentrate here because this is very important. Okay. Now here we have to find the differential length for phi. Okay. It is not now your simple angle. Okay. So here we'll consider the two axes. Okay. Now just tell me now, what is the angle between any two axes in the Cartesian coordinate system?
90 degree.
90 degree, correct? So if I take any two axes, angle between them is equal to 90 degree. If I take angle between x and z axis, it is also 90 degree. So for consideration purpose, we are considering the x and z axis. Okay, the horizontal is the x axis and this vertical is z axis. And remember here angle is equal to 90 degree. It is not 120 degree. Okay, हे समजले? समजले? Yes or no? समजलंय का? Okay. Now this angle, this phi is starting from the positive x-axis, right? The angle phi starts from positive x-axis. So first I'll draw the angle here. So this is your origin again. And this is your angle phi. Okay, this is your angle phi. So if we consider the differential angle, then it is d phi. Okay, similarly, so if you consider any point P in this of this sphere, then this point P, when you connect this point P to the origin, okay, to the origin, this makes angle theta with positive z-axis. Okay, this makes angle theta with positive z-axis. So I'll draw that also here. So consider here somewhere point P is located. Okay, and it is making angle theta. So that So this is theta and this one is d phi. Okay. Then here we have to find the differential length for the third coordinate, that is phi. Okay. So here we'll take this is your origin, and from this origin to this point. Okay, suppose here the point P is located in the sphere, or on the sphere. Here the point P is located. Okay, therefore we have taken the theta, which is starting from z axis, and this is angle theta from point P and the origin. Okay, the line joining from P to origin and the z axis, that is angle theta. Okay, then we have to find first this point, because we have to find here this distance x. Okay, because this is on the x axis only. Okay, this is your x axis. So whatever be the distance from origin to this point, okay, to this point, that is nothing but your x distance. Okay, that is nothing but your x distance. Okay, so to find the arc, okay, to find this arc, what is this? This is your radius of sphere. Okay, so to find this, you should first know this distance. Okay, you should first know this, that is x. Okay, so here just tell me, from this point, from this x axis, z axis to this point, what is this distance? This is x. Okay, from origin to this point, this distance is equal to x. Then this line and this line is parallel. Okay, parallel. Okay, so this distance is also equal to x. This distance is also equal to x. Okay, then the distance from origin to this point on z axis is equal to z. Okay, because this is on z axis. Okay, now if this r is the radius of sphere, okay, this r is the radius of sphere, then just tell me what is the distance x? Can anyone tell me what is distance x? Can you find this? Or just tell me what is sine theta? What is sine theta?
Opposite upon hypotenuse.
Yes, opposite upon hypotenuse. So in front of angle, so what is there? X, right? X is there. समजतंय का हे? डायग्राम हे जरा थोडंसं कॉम्प्लिकेटेड आहे, पण समजणं पण इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. ओके, वन्स अगेन आय विल टेल यू. आपल्याकडे 3 कोऑर्डिनेट्स आहेत, एक्स वाय झेड. दोन्ही मधला अँगल किती असतो? 90 डिग्री. आपण इथे एक्स आणि झेड ऍक्सिस घेतला. ओके, तर त्यामधला पण अँगल किती आहे? तर 90 डिग्री आहे. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लेम. आता आपल्याला काय फाइंड करायचं आहे? तर डिफरन्शियल लेंथ फाइंड करायची. कशाची? तर फाय कोऑर्डिनेटची. ओके, तर त्यासाठी फाय कुठून स्टार्ट होतोय? आपला एक्स ऍक्सिस पासून स्टार्ट होतोय, बरोबर आहे? एक्स ऍक्सिस पासून स्टार्ट होतोय. मग एक्स पासून स्टार्ट होतोय, तर दिस स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम एक्स ऍक्सिस. So we have to first consider or draw this angle phi, or you can write in terms of d phi also. Okay, now we have to consider here, काय कन्सिडर करायचं आहे, अँगल थीटा. अँगल थीटा कशाच्या कोणत्या ऍक्सिस पासून स्टार्ट होतो, तर झेड ऍक्सिस पासून स्टार्ट होतो. आणि अँगल थीटा कुठेपर्यंत असतो, तर जिथे पॉइंट पी लोकेट झालेला आहे, तर त्या पॉइंट पी पासून ओरिजिन पर्यंतचा डिस्टन्स. ओके, म्हणजे ती लाईन तुम्ही जेव्हा कनेक्ट कराल, सो त्या लाईन मध्ये आणि तुमच्या पॉझिटिव्ह झेड ऍक्सिस मध्ये हा अँगल लोकेटेड आहे. ओके, तर आपल्याला काय फाइंड करायचंय, तर फायची डिफरन्शियल लेंथ. ओके, फायची डिफरन्शियल लेंथ फाइंड करायची. मग आता कशी फाइंड करणार, सो हाऊ टू फाइंड दिस डिफरन्शियल लेंथ. तर त्यासाठी तुम्हाला काय करावं लागेल, ह्या ओरिजिन पासून एक्स ऍक्सिस वरती डिस्टन्स किती आहे, तुम्ही सपोज एक्स कन्सिडर केलं, तर त्याच्याच पॅरलल मध्ये एक लाईन काढले. ओके, तर त्याचं पण डिस्टन्स किती आहे, एक्स आहे. ओके, एक्स आहे. आपल्याला हे एक्स फाइंड करायचंय. तर इथे अँगल थीटा आहे, ही स्फिअरची रेडियस आहे आर, बरोबर. झेड ऍक्सिस वरती या पॉइंट पर्यंत ओरिजिन पासूनचं डिस्टन्स किती असणार आहे, तर झेड असणार आहे. ओके, so from that find the sin theta. So what will be sin theta?
X divided by R.
X divided by R, correct. So this sin theta is equal to X divided by R. Now you can find the X. So this X is equal to R sin theta, बरोबर. जे हा X किती आला तुमचा, R sin.
मॅडम तिथं पायथागोरस पण वापरता येते की, पायथागोरस न पण येते ना काढता येतं.
येस,
आर माहित आहे, झेड माहित आहे.
हा आर माहितीये, पण बट व्हॉट इज देअर, वी cannot say here that this is exact means what is that angle exactly, means in what direction actually it is located, we cannot say. That's why and we want in terms of only r, theta and phi. So if you take the square root, then it becomes complicated. Okay, then it becomes complicated because we want to find this in terms of r, theta and phi only. If you take the square root again, we cannot split that. Okay, or write that in terms of r, theta and phi. Okay, that's why we are taking the simple form here.
Ma'am, but this is very easy method because the Pythagoras theorem every known.
Yes,
When
yes,
sin
yes.
theta value is actually very less people are known here.
What?
Sin theta ची व्हॅल्यू आपण थिटाच माहित नसेल कसा घ्यायचा, तर ते कन्फ्युजन होते ना इथे जास्त. त्यापेक्षा एक्स आणि झेड आणि आर लवकर कळतं. अँगल कशा बरोबर, कुठल्या ऍक्सिस बरोबर घ्यायचं हे कन्फ्युजन होते. नाही तर झेड ऍक्सिस बरोबर घ्यायचंय का वाय ऍक्सिस बरोबर, एक्स ऍक्सिस बरोबर घ्यायचंय, हे कन्फ्युजन होते ना इथं.
नाही, हे ऍक्च्युली झेड ऍक्सिस इथं तर कन्फर्मच आहे ना, कारण तुमचा फाय जो आहे तो तुमचा स्टार्टच होताना एक्स पासून होतोय, बरोबर आहे का, बरोबर आहे का, एक्स पासूनच होतोय. त्यामुळे तुम्हाला एक्सच ऍक्सिस कन्सिडर करावी लागणार आहे. ओके, तिथे वाय ऍक्सिस तुम्ही कन्सिडर नाही करू शकत बिकॉज इट
नाही,
स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम.
ते हॅलो मॅम, माझा असा क्वेश्चन आहे की अँगल घेताना कुठल्या ऍक्सिस बरोबर घ्यायचा हे लवकर लक्षात येत नाही. त्यामुळे पायथागोरस वापरून आपण एक्सची व्हॅल्यू लवकर निघू शकते, मला असं म्हणायचं.
लवकर निघू शकते, बट दॅट इज द पॉइंट बिकॉज हिअर थीटा इज कन्सिडर्ड फॉर झेड ऍक्सिस. ओके, कारण तेच इम्पॉर्टंट आहे आपल्यासाठी इथे. ओके, इथे प्रत्येक कोऑर्डिनेट इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, म्हणून तरी आपण ते वापरतो इथे. आलं का लक्षात? मग आपल्याला ते बेसिक तर माहितीच आहे ऑलरेडी, एवढ्या कॉम्प्लिकेशन मध्ये जाण्याची गरजच नाहीये. ओके,
येस.
and you will understand in next lectures how it is important. Okay, Okay, so now here you can take this x as r sin theta. Means here also it is equal to r sin theta. Okay, if it is r sin theta, now what we want here, we have to find the differential length, right? Differential length, then we have to find the arc. Okay, we have to find the arc here. Okay, arc here. So just tell me, what is that arc? What is the arc?
r sin theta.
R sin theta. Is it only r sin theta? Arc is equal to radius into angle, right? It is radius into angle. Okay, so here this distance, okay, you can imagine here. I will draw one line again so that you can imagine a one piece of your sphere. ओके, जर तुम्ही एक बॉल कन्सिडर केला आणि त्याचा एक तुकडा काढला, ओके, एक तुकडा काढला तर असा दिसेल का? दिसतो का असा? यस और नो? Okay, so if you consider any sphere and just cut that, so it will be like this only. Okay, so here you have to find this arc, and this arc is equal to radius into angle. Okay, now you can take this distance, okay, that is from 0 to this point, and this distance is x, which is equal to r sin theta. So this is r sin theta into the differential angle is d phi. Okay, therefore the differential length is r sin theta d phi here. Okay, r sin theta d phi. Okay, समजलंय का हे third? After that I will ask you only the differential length, then you have to tell me this answer only. Okay, समजलंय का? Yes or no? समजलंय का नाही? तर परत एकदा एक्सप्लेन करायचंय. Okay, I don't know. I think if you are not giving any reply, you understand 100% or you don't understand anything. Okay, so I don't know in which mode you are. Okay, so these three are the differential lengths, dr, r d theta, and r sin theta d phi. And here only you understand, because otherwise means if you read any reference book, you will not get how this length is coming. Okay, so they are directly giving this length. Okay, how it is coming, you have to understand here only. Okay, so this is your differential length. So all of you noted? Can I erase? केलाय का note? Can I erase? Okay. Here these are the differential lengths. Now you have to tell me the differential areas. differential areas. Okay, now first r is equal to constant. Okay, so if this r is equal to constant, then this ds1 is equal to what? If r is equal to constant, what will be present?
D theta d phi.
D theta d phi means theta and phi will be present here. Okay, so if theta and phi are present, then it is simply multiplication of these two, that is r d theta into r sin theta d phi. Okay, or I'll draw theta is present. How the theta is varying? Theta is starting in this direction. Okay, like this theta is there. Okay, and how the r is in this direction. Okay, so this is your differential area. So this is this line is showing, sorry, not r is constant here, just wait, r is constant, theta and phi are present. Okay, so theta is in this direction and phi in this direction. Okay, phi is varying in this direction. Okay, so this is in this direction, theta is there, therefore this differential length is r d theta, and in this direction your phi is there. Okay, phi is there, therefore this is your r sin theta d phi. This is your differential length r sin theta d phi. Okay, when this r is equal to constant and r is in this direction, means the perpendicular vector. So the unit vector is a bar r here. Okay, similarly you can write the vector differential area also. So the vector differential area ds1 bar is equal to, we can take simply the multiplication. So r square, okay, r square sin theta d theta and d phi. Okay, r square sin theta d theta d phi when this r is equal to constant. Okay, समजलंय का हे? फर्स्ट टर्म कशी घेतली ते?
मॅम रिपीट करा.
Okay, so if you take first r coordinate as constant, if r is constant, theta is present and phi is present, right? So what is differential length for theta? It is r d theta. Okay, so just multiply this r d theta with the differential length of phi, that is r sin theta d phi. Okay, so it is r square sin theta d phi, right? Now we have to find here the vector differential length. Okay, so first of all draw the area here for the theta. How theta is going in this direction, right? And phi, this phi is like this. Okay, therefore I'm drawing like this. Okay, so this length is showing your differential length of angle theta. Okay, and this length is showing the differential length of angle phi. Okay, that is r d theta and r sin theta d phi. Okay, and the perpendicular vector, that will be your unit vector a bar r there. Okay, then here you have to consider the unit vector now, that is a bar r. Okay, if you are using the vector, you should multiply by unit vector there. Okay, then the second condition, that is when your theta is equal to constant. When theta is equal to constant, then tell me if theta is equal to constant. Okay, काय present असेल? R and phi. Okay, so R is in this direction. Okay, R is in this direction, and when theta is constant, then phi is present. And in which direction phi is? Phi is in like this. Okay. Like this, your phi is there. Okay, so the differential length for R is dr, and for phi it is R sine theta d phi. Okay, so your differential surface area will be, what is the differential surface area?
dr into r sin theta.
dr into r sine theta d phi. Okay, so we can write ds2 bar, and what is the perpendicular vector? Is a bar
Theta.
a bar theta. Okay, in this direction it is a bar theta. Okay, so this ds2 bar is equal to, I'll write as r sine theta dr d phi dr d phi into unit vector a bar theta. Okay, into unit vector a bar theta. Okay, now we'll consider the third coordinate. The third coordinate is phi is equal to constant. Okay, if phi is equal to constant, what is present? Phi constant असेल तर
R
R
and
and theta. Okay, so R and theta in this direction. Okay, so for R the differential length is dr, and for theta differential length is r d theta, and phi is the perpendicular. Okay, so phi is in this direction. So this is unit vector a bar phi. Okay, so the differential length, differential area ds is equal to, ds3 is equal to,
dr into r d theta.
correct, dr into r d theta, means if we take the vector form, that is ds3 bar, then it is equal to r dr d theta into unit vector a bar phi. Okay, into unit vector a bar phi. हे समजलंय का सगळ्यांना?
Yes, ma'am.
The last point is the differential volume. Differential volume dV. Okay, so this dV is simply multiplication of all the differential lengths. So for r, differential length is dr. For theta, it is r into d theta, and for phi, it is r sine theta into d phi. Okay, so this dV is equal to this r square. Okay, r square sine theta dr d theta and d phi. Okay, so this is your differential volume. Okay, so everyone draw this correctly. So in next lecture we'll see the point conversion. Point conversion. So for that purpose you should know this and there is again transformation of vectors, and everywhere you will need this okay. If you complete your write up, just tell me so that I can erase the screen. Covered? Okay, what? Any doubt? काय डाऊट आहे का कोणाला? Okay, so I hope everybody noted. Okay, so for today we'll end here. Thank you all, and in next lecture we'll see the point conversion.